by the way, vote no. 'Cause I'll be voting no too. I don't see it. I thought it was Twitter. Oh. Oh, here. Sorry. Thanks. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, folks? How you doing? It's me. It's me. You know who it is. Welcome. And for those of you that are able to have joined already, thank you for being here. And we have a small room so far, but it's okay. Zeta, what's up? Zeta Cakes. Wonky's here. Come here. And Twana. All right. There we go. And Robin. There's Robin. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Everybody, please make sure you've subscribed. Make sure you hit the like. And make sure you please share. Actually, that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share. I'm going to share on Twitter. And I am going to, let's see. Live now, Big Brother Canada, yeah. Oh, okay. I see where that's going to need to be fixed. Okay, good. Got that. Now, call your friends, call your family, call everybody you know, even if they don't like Big Brother, I don't give a fuck. Call them up. Tell them there's a crazy white dude on TV that's just a crazy dude, period. No color connotation needed. Actually, I'm more of a beige. So, or what is it, mauve? No. I'm just this dude on TV. I'm just this dude on your internet tube, your YouTube, and I'm here just to blab about stuff. So, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm here about BBC7, BB Canada 7, not like a British Broadcasting Company's Channel 7. No, that's different. That's BBC7, which I don't think they go 7 channels. Um, I'm here to talk about Canada, God damn it, right? Now, oh, Wonk, may I have that phone back? Toss, thank you. You're awesome. Even though you put fingerprints on my phone. That's okay. I'm just giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit. What?
I said, that's me. That's fingerprint queen.
Fingerprint queen? Is that you? Oh, you're a fingerprint queen now?
I put fingerprints on everything.
Right. Yep. It's my selfie stick, folks. See? Look at my selfie stick. Wonk, I do need you to do one favor for me if you could. Could you go to the computer and do the X for a second? I need to do something.
Okay.
Folks, I'm going to put you on pause for just about maybe 1 minute. Bear with me, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, we back?
Yep.
Okay, we're back. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of something. Could you just fill in the blanks? Actually, just that main blank, and then just hit send. All right. Last minute stuff that I forgot all about. Um, actually should have done it a while ago, but I brain cramped. And you know what? I'm accepting brain cramps. I'm trying to accept the new normal. Um, so with that being said, let's see what we got to talk about now. Big Brother Canada. What's happened? Well, Corey, the 15th house guest, the new addition to the house that was added last night in the second episode, she was given a task of 24 hours to make 3 final 2 alliances. She was given the task of making 3 final 2 alliances in 24 hours. This, mind you, a week, roughly a week, after all of the other house guests have been in there and had time to bond, associate, align, make agreements, make final 2s even. Samantha and Adam, or at least Samantha, made a final 2 with Adam. Pinky swear kiss kind of thing. She said it was a final 2. She said ride or die. Okay, so that means a final 2 for her. He didn't confirm it, but he just kissed the pinky swear. I don't know if that's bond in Newfoundland. I don't know. So you'll have to tell me, Canadians, Canada. Please tell me if in Newfoundland a pinky swear is bond. If it is, especially if you kiss it, then all right, maybe there's the final 2. I don't know. But anyway, Corey had to go in and make 3 final 2 alliances. She's good. She did it. Eddie, easy target. Dane, wow. And what was the third one? Actually, Zeta can tell me. Liliana, what's up? Welcome. Welcome, Liliana. Robin, what's up? Yankee! Yes! All right, Wonky. You can do it with one hand. We need the Daniel Bryan. Yes! You cheer. Yes! Yelling.
Don't yell.
All right. Yes. 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 Yankee is here.
So it's 420.
420 is here. Yes. 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 All right. Yankee. I have missed you. I have missed you, girl. Please, if it's possible, I'd love to talk to you after the show tonight. Just for, even if it's just a couple minutes, okay? I'm so happy to see you. Kenny, 420, you the man. Miss Elementary, Sharon. Sharon's here. Yes, 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 yes. Spread the word, folks. The Twitch bullshit is done. The Twitch bullshit is done. I'm sorry you guys had to deal with Twitch. I'm sorry that I didn't listen to my own inner thoughts saying to go over to Toe. Because I was figuring, no, the Twitch thing isn't that bad. It's not that bad. I've got 80 people already over there. I have 0 on Toe. Well, I heard enough things and I listened to you folks that you guys were getting so frustrated and you had to bail out. You had to jump out because you couldn't even hear half of it, see half of it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for coming over to Toe. And I love you guys for it. Anyway, back to the task. BBCAN7. Corey was given. I'm not going to acknowledge your laughing.
I'm sorry. Peter just called you out and that's why I was laughing.
Called me out?
He said 2 I'm sorry's, LOL.
That will no longer be something I'm counting.
Phoenix is here too. Yay.
Phoenix! Yes! 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 Phoenix! I love you. All right. So Corey did it. 3. Count them. 3 final 2s in 24 hours. She has Tylerized herself. She's Tylerized. Tylerized. Yeah. Only somebody like Tyler can make 3 final 2s in 24 hours. Fuck me dead. I mean, come on. So she convinces Eddie, and thankfully he's shed that jacket that got shit on by the golden goose. Dane probably had his teeth in. No, he doesn't wear his teeth. He only wears them on special occasions. And then the third was Damien, the Antichrist. That's right. I say the Antichrist because his name is Damien. I'm sorry. I think the guy's all right. He's fine. He doesn't scare me. I mean he's a goalie coach. It can't scare me if you're a goalie coach. Come on. Anyway, so she's going to stay. She's going to stay. Good for you, Corey. Good for you. Now it's just and she's also got safety for the week. That's a big deal too. Well, she goddamn better well get it safety for the week. Jesus. She's been given a task of Okay, now here's where does Corey go from here? She's got to hope that for her to really have a path in this game, Corey's going to kind of have to hope that at least two of those final twos go out soon. Why? Well, very simple. If you bring three final twos to the end, or that three final twos are in your jury, you're going to get found out. It's going to come back and it's going to bite you. Hello, Tyler. Right? So no matter how good she gets to the end, that might fuck her up if she's got three people that are final twos in that jury. Eddie, he's not lasting long. He would have been on the block. Eddie would have already been on the block this week. If it weren't for Laura stepping in the shit that she put down on herself. She put shit on the ground. And then she goes over to Adam. She steps in said pile of shit, stands in it, rubs her feet and digs in, telling him about how much she can't stand Samantha and wants her to go. Eddie, you're going to have to thank your lucky stars for somebody like Laura to come along. So, Eddie's days are numbered. I think they are anyway. But Corey needs to see two of those three go. Pre-jury. If she has a good, or at least one, if she's going to have a chance at winning the game. Now, moving forward from that, my understanding is that there had been some things going on in the house today. Let me see if there's anybody else that's joined us. Not that I've seen just yet, per se. No, I got you, Yankee. I see what you're saying there about Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I'll still have my Denise Wright. Welcome, girl. Well, Denise and everybody. I mean, this channel, Toe the Camel. By the way, this dude right here. This guy here. He set the channel up all by himself. That's why it's named after him. He used these little hooves right here and these camel toes. Look at those camel toes. Aren't those beautiful? This is the most beautiful camel toe you've ever seen in your life. Look at it. It's manicured and shit. Look. See? Yeah. So, those little hooves, those little felt hooves, he gingerly, like this. And I heard clack, clack, clack. This is what I heard. And I go, I look at my desk, and Toe has got the seat turned, and he's standing on the back of the seat because he's kind of short, you know. He's got good leaps. He can get up to the chair. It's like a cat. And then he jumped up to the top of the chair, and then he's leaning over the chair onto the keyboard going, and then he's reaching over for this one, and then he's reaching over here for that one. And I go, dude, what are you doing? He just turns his head. He looks over, and he's just, and I look over at what he's doing. I'm like, oh, you're such a sweetheart. So, ha! Yes! Nurse Julie! She's here. Molly! What's up, buddy? Right at the moment, 420, we are not. Oh, okay. For the live feed, yes, I do. But I can go to the Big Brother Canada website because I've got a VPN to do it. So I can go either way. Actually, I was using the VPN last night to watch the live feeds on the browser, so that did work. And so that is something. And by the way, I should let you know, we will start doing live feed coverage probably tomorrow, where you'll be able to hear things going on, and I'll be able to give you input as to this and that and what have you. But we're going to try to go to a standard coverage of a Big Brother season here. The happenings of this week have just kind of caught me a little bit off guard, and I'm playing a little catch up here. Um, um, so take a note, 13. Um, Tawana, what's up, girl? Um,
And,
excuse me?
and,
Ginger snaps?
yep.
Ginger snaps. What's up, girl? Everybody, just as a reminder, I know I've said it before, please hit the subscribe, please hit the like, please hit the share. Share it on Twitter, share it on Jesus, I don't know, Instagram, share it on fucking MySpace if you want. I mean, share it on Prodigy. Share it on AOL. I mean, what else do I need to dig up? Actually, you know what? Send a telegraph too. Send telegraphs, carrier pigeon, smoke signals. What else? Demonic incantations. What else? Anybody have ideas? Come up with it. Spirit wall, dream catcher, whatever you want. Spread the word. Fuck Twitch. Because it's too twitchy when it comes to, it kind of makes people look like Max Headroom in there, and it just fucks you up. So, okay, so you keep an eye on who's in the room. I'm going to go take a look at some notes. Actually, updates. Okay, there's no updates on that. There's updates on that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to... Excuse me?
Sorry, you throw out pagers?
Yep, beepers, pagers, whatever you'd like to call them. Yep. Telex machines. That's before fax. That was where they just would send you like a fucking... It was like a fax machine, but it would print out shit. Like type it all out. It was like telegraph, but it was like fax. It was a mix between the two. That was back in like the 70s, 60s, 70s, early 80s. That's telex. Yeah, that's good shit. Okay, so let's go back earlier today here in the feeds. Not feeds, but in what I've got for notes here as to things that have been going on today. 9:08 this morning, Adam and Dane discussing nominations. So now, keep in mind, Adam, Dane, Anthony, and Mark are what I would call the Canadian Brigade. Because that's what Adam said he wanted to have, is a four-man alliance like the Brigade. So he's got his brigade. He made it in the first day or two. And he kept Damien out of it. And then he nominated I almost called him Dominic because he reminds me of Dominic Briantes. But they said that Kiki... Now remember, there are two Kieras. There's Kiera, there's the non-binary Kiera, and then there's Kiera, but they call her Kiki. And she's the one that is the... I kind of liken her to maybe an Asian-looking Jen from season 8. She's got a little bit of a spunky attitude. She was the one telling Adam, "Don't look over this." And then, when it comes to they were in the showers, and he was just talking, and he looked over in her general direction, but he wasn't looking down. But he's so tall that she thought he was looking down at her. But then as soon as he gets out of the shower, she's looking at him, checking him out, and saying, "You got a lot going on over there. Were you a Marine?" And then she's like checking him out, and it's like, what? She tells you not to check her out even when you weren't, but now you're checking him out like he's a piece of fucking meat. What the fuck is that all about? Anyway, so it seems that Kiki seems to be the target. Dane later on alone, talking to the camera, considering taking a shot at Maki for a big move. Okay. I don't know how that would necessarily be a big move, but okay. Well, Maki did do quite well in that HOH comp against Adam. He was second place, a relatively close second. Maybe another 10 seconds he would have had, 15 seconds, he would have made it. No one else was really even that close other than Maki. Corey just locked in another final 2 deal at 3:04 p.m. That makes 2 deals. House guests were going into boxes of files in the file room, studying for a comp, possibly. And that was at 3 o'clock this afternoon, a little after 3. Corey, Mama K, and Eddie. Mama K. Who could that be? Kailyn? Mama K. Did she come clean about something? Or are they just calling her Mama K? Please let me know, folks, if you have insight on that, and if you've been watching feeds. I would like to know, because remember, folks, Mama K, Kailyn, said she's 42 years old. She told the house guest she's 29. And she has no kids. Mama K. Okay. So Corey, Mama K, and Eddie were chatting on the couch. A little after that, Mama K questioning if Corey has any power. Wow, that's bold. Then they were talking alone. Corey convinced Mama K if she had power, she would have told her. Alright. I don't know how you're going to make somebody believe that, but especially that quickly. But later on that hour, Corey had been following Mama K around from room to room and finally has her alone and is talking strategy. 3:53, Corey says to Mama K. You're so wise. If you could drive me and tell me how this works, we could do this. So you see where this is going. Corey was looking for Mama K, Kailyn, to be her number 3 final 2. That would have been a perfect person to pick. Oh, wait a minute. My mistake. She was the third person. It was not Damien. My mistake. I apologize for that mistake. The third final 2 deal was with Mama K. So officially, that's 3. So she had Eddie, Dane, and Mama K. Apparently. I'll have to trot back. I'm going based on some information I had earlier, so I I could be wrong on the Dane too. But I will have to go and research that. Um, well, I guess this will be a photo bomb session time. At 4:09 p.m., Dane accidentally stripped completely naked in front of a camera in the HOH room. He went to the DR to talk about it. He went to the DR to talk about it? What's there to talk about? Can you blur out my bits that I just showed everybody on live TV? No, it's already been live, dude. You're done. Oh, that's right. I am missing 3 teeth. I forgot that. Any way we can rewind? Dane, no. It's live. You already showed your dick. We can't rewind real time and go back and scrub your dick out from the TV. Oh, does that mean I get a 2-minute penalty? No, Dane. Don't. Dane. This is Big Brother, Dane. This isn't hockey. You showed your dick. That's not a penalty in hockey. Oh. Okay. At 4:11, Dane feeling extremely stressed out with the weight of the HOH being on him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that Dane was HOH. Well, shit. Cool. That's why he was showing his dick off in the HOH room. I suppose I would too. And everybody bombarding him. Feels like he can't get enough alone time. Now, the reason why I did not know Dane was HOH was simply because in less than 24, or just about 24 hours, they really got a lot of stuff done. And between the stuff I've been trying to do to get this channel ready to go today and all that, I fell behind. So your host is behind. Please bear with me. Feeds were down for a short period, about 20 minutes. 4:30, rumor was going around that Maki and Kiki were going on the block, but nothing confirmed. Or actually, it says here Maki and Kiera. Now this time, Kiera is spelled Kyra, and that would be non-binary Kiera, based on that spelling, because the Kiki is spelled Kiera. 4:33, Kiera says, I want the chance to show people that I'm not just emotional. 4:36, Kiki, Stef, and Mark chatting in the file room, and they agreed that if Kiera goes home this week, next week Corey should go on the block. Surprise, surprise. Feeds went down for about 20 minutes again, but only 2 feeds came back at 5 o'clock, and it was Kiera and Chelsea whispering in the bathroom. 5:03, Chelsea hopes that BB isn't making a storyline about her time in the mirror. I told you she's all about making herself up. She's this year's Elena in the sense that she's like, either she's checking herself in the mirror or she's sending baseball signals to third base. I don't know. Anyway, or from third base. She was getting ready for the nom ceremony at that time. Shortly after Stef and Mark were in the have-not room, Stef says, I am going with whatever Dane wants. Please tell Dane that, and I'm sure he will let you know what he wants. 507. I'm sorry. That was dirty. 507. Mark and Stef, or Mark to Stef. Dane is a ball of nerves right now. Wow. All right, so everybody's noticing this. Try to take what he says with a grain of salt. Okay. Well, Mark is on the same team as Dane. He knows he's a nervous ball of energy. So, 5:15, she was still in this. Kiera was in the room studying files. She's been in there for a few hours now. Kiera also told Stef shortly after this that she had that she has borderline personality disorder. So, now I'm not overly familiar with borderline personality disorder. I have heard of it. I have some indication as to what it is, but I will not speak further on it in the sense that I do not want to diagnose or elaborate on something that is a mental illness or just a illness in general that I do not know firsthand. But as somebody who suffers from uh, different levels or wow, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was that high up. I was just a decapitated head there. Well, now I got my hats too high. Okay, there we go. That's better. Um, I think Kiera telling Stef that is not a good move. Why? Well, there's still a stigma attached to being in need of mental health. There's a stigma attached that a lot of people go, oh, so she's the unstable one. Oh, she's the emotional one. Oh, I get that. I get that. And I mean, I get that in the sense that I understand it. And I get that in the sense that people have treated me that way. They still do. Um, Even now. Right now. So, borderline personality disorder. I feel for Kiera. I do. Seriously. But playing Big Brother, that's not something you need to share. That's not going to garner you any sympathy that would help you in the game. It's only going to drag you down. You don't want to let on to your weaknesses because they will use them against you. It's just like real life, folks. And this is something I've started to realize is that real life, a lot of times, real life a lot of times is Big Brother. A lot of times, Big Brother is life. You are led in certain directions with your feelings and your emotions to go with one course of action or another. You follow certain people or certain groups. You tend to tag along or hang along. You get cut out of certain groups. You get included in certain groups. Sometimes you have to finagle your way through conversations with one person or multiple people. Sometimes you have to put up a brave face and say everything's fine when it's not. Sometimes you have to be brutally honest and Not let your guard down, but, well, you get what I'm going, where I'm going with this. So, I'm just saying, with Kiera doing that, I feel for her, but I don't think that's a smart move. Kiera does say, though, Kiera is confident that she is going up. She says, if you guys decide to evict me, please let me know the day before. I would rather have an anxiety attack in the pantry and not in front of everyone. Okay. Kira's crashing and burning by saying that. And this is exactly why I don't play the game. Because that is something I would probably end up doing if I ended up playing the game. I may let that slip that I have that issue. I have that problem. Because I wear my heart on my sleeve. You guys know that. I've cried on camera a million fucking times. And it's turned a lot of people off. I could have been a much more popular channel if I was only showing emotions other than the ones I show. If I show true emotion, that's funny. It's funny. It's fucked up. Some people would say, "Well, Bri, we like the fact that you're real." Okay, yeah, all right, that's cool. I appreciate that. And that's why maybe I'm so appreciative to the those of you that have been with me and that are here now. I'm losing my train of thought because I'm going in another direction. I don't mean to. So I'm going to steer back on the track. But as I was saying, life and Big Brother are very much the same, and I've learned this a lot. A lot. So Kiera, I think, is really burning her own Big Brother house down by saying that. But feeds were down shortly after that. They came back up 40 minutes later with Eddie studying files in the file room. And then shortly after, feeds were focused on Corey and Damien making small talk in the bathroom, and Maki dancing and playing air guitar with headphones on. So that may have been up in the HOH. Nomination ceremony sign is still on in the living room at 6 o'clock. Adam and Samantha are eating slop in the have-not room. I hope they're enjoying those chairs. And then Maki confirms at 6:19 that Kiera and Maki are on the block. But noms have not yet happened at that time. At 6:23, Dane and Adam talking about fast food, and they start mentioning Big Maki and M fast food chain in quotation marks, and then it says the feed's cut. So I don't know, they went to fish for something because of that? I don't know. 6:29, Dane says that himself, Samantha, Adam, and Maki can be safe until day 20. And I believe that this is somewhere, right now we're at about day 7 or 8. I believe. So, okay. He didn't elaborate on that, at least it seems, but 6:31, Big Brother just announced 1 hour until nomination ceremony, and that means 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern. 6:59 p.m. Here's a very important note. Mark and Adam in the have-not room discussing blindsiding Dane by voting Maki out. Okay. So, for those of you that are U.S. viewers and have not watched Canada, here's the situation. To use a BB12 analogy, it would seem to me that, Mark and Adam. Well, see, there's Mark, Adam, Dane, and, who was the fourth one? Shit. Well, I guess my bottom line is that Dane is the Enzo of the group. I'm just saying. So imagine if Enzo won HOH back in season 12. That's what you got right now. Okay? So they're going to blindside him and vote Maki out. I think that is a smart move. Because Maki is going to be a better competitor. Adam sees that. Adam knows that. Maki was right there, second place to him in that first HOH. But how's that going to go over with Dane? That might be a crack in their alliance if they do that. Dane, maybe not being the sharpest knife in the drawer, might be like, oh, well, it's not what I was really wanting, but all right. We'll see how that pans out. Feeds were down. Nom ceremony started. Feeds back at 10:01 p.m. Eastern. It says Kiera and Dane in HOH. Kiera appreciates the heads up. Dane explaining his decision. Kiera is nominated. Kiera tells Dane that based on Dane's speech, Kiera is the target and not Maki. Kiera says that as far as they know, the house is going to go with what Dane wants. Typical babble for the Big Brother house in any country. Kiera says they needed this to happen to wake them up. Okay, all right. You're in the Big Brother house, girl. As soon as you get in there. Sorry. Kiera, you're in the Big Brother house. You're there to play. You didn't need a wake-up call. Your wake-up call should have been when you walked in those doors. 10:05. Mark asks Maki how he's feeling. Maki says he's fine, still alive, and there's a chance for redemption in the POV. Eddie was in the file room with Damien a few minutes later, talking about the papers. Maki, afterward, was seen talking to Kyra and Kiki and Stef, and he's glad that everybody got through noms without exploding. I would say so too, because that would be quite messy to clean up. And then at 10:18, Dane tells Kyra he is sorry. Now, that's what I have up to that moment. Let me go back in here and check it again, because there may have been some more updates since, but none. So that's what we have right there, updated. And by the way, I should point out, these update bulletized points are from Joker's updates. So I do need to give credit where I'm getting my up to date information, my catch up information, if you will. Um, well, Mike, hey, welcome, Mike. Thanks for being here. Mike, make sure you've hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, all that stuff, please, if you would. Um, 420, good man. Hey, you got your feeds up, good, 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 good. Glad to hear that. Um, Mike, you're asking what's up with the two girls with the same name pronunciation, Kyra and Kiera? Well, that's why I wanted to clarify that with you. Um, one, there to clarify and to correct, and I don't mean to correct you in a bad way. I'm not trying to correct in the sense of naughty naughty, but you have Kiera, that's Kiera, Kiera. She is long blonde, long black straight hair, kind of like Jen from BB8, but she has a either Inuit or Asian appearance. Um, and she's bisexual, and she was the one that was in the. If you watch the first episode, she was in the right shower stall where Adam was in the left, and they had a conversation. The other Kira is spelled Kyra. They, and I have to explain again for those that are not in the know. Kira, Kyra, they identify as non-binary, meaning neither male nor female. Now, Kira was born female, but identifies as non-binary or prefers to be referred to as they or them, not him or her. If you're going with if you're understanding and catching where I'm going with this. It's one of the new things as part of our society that we need to roll with these changes. I believe as people we need to evolve with the way that times are changing. Um, I don't say that I say we. I just say that's my personal feeling. I think we as a collective should understand that these people that have these feelings, they have these feelings, and it's not something that they resolve overnight. It's not something that they resolve in a few months or a year. It's something they deal with on a daily basis throughout their life. And some of them it takes a long time to resolve the issue. Some of them don't find it to be an issue. And so therefore, just like anybody who says that they're gay, that they're lesbian, that they're bisexual, um, I find it to be along the same lines. So if she's what, or they are in what you would consider the Q community, as far as my understanding of that goes. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But so yeah, casting was a little, and I've noticed though that Adam referred to the dark-haired Kira as Kiki. So that's why I'm going to start calling her Kiki, just to make it more clear for me and hopefully for you guys. So the dark-haired Kira, I'll refer to as Kiki, based on what I saw from Adam and what I heard from Adam in last night's episode. Um, Phoenix, you're saying the other house guests have been very accommodating to calling them they. That's a great point, Phoenix, and thank you for pointing. Thank you for saying that. Um, the well, and that's another thing I have to give Canada credit. Canada has been showing the United States how to be better. And Canada has done it by just example. They're not out there pounding their chest going, we're Canada, we're better. No. No, 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 no. The U.S. does that shit. We don't need to. Okay? That's the thing. Canada doesn't pound their chest. They don't beat the drum and say, hey, we're Canada, we're going to this, we're going to that, we're going to build a wall. No, 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 no. The Canadian folks are polite people, understanding people. They don't fuck with other people. In general, I envy you guys. Canada, I envy you guys, really. I truly do. I would probably be more patriotic if I was a Canadian. Truthful. And my very few visits I've made to Canada have all been wonderful experiences. I mean, they were only day trips because I used to live in New England, so making a day trip to Canada was not a big deal. You drive 4 or 5 hours north. I mean, I was staying in Vermont vacationing. And then it was just a matter of taking about a 3-hour drive north through Burlington up into Quebec. Maybe 4 hours you get to Montreal. Another hour to Quebec City, whatever it may have been. And even then, you could tell it was a completely different country. It was such a mind fuck. It really was. You stopped and you asked a police officer for directions, and he was like overly helpful. Overly helpful. And making sure, like, now again, make sure you go north to and then take south to north, I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun of the French Canadian accent that was in Quebec, but the man did have a very thick French Canadian accent, and it took me a couple of minutes. I'm like, what the hell is north? I'm like, oh, that's north. Okay, and south would be south. Okay, all right. So I mean, I had to listen really carefully, and I understood what he was saying, but I was like, wow, this guy's practically like bringing us to the direction. He just described it, but he was describing it perfectly and very succinctly. And every store I went to, every place I went to, everybody was nice, everybody was quiet. There was no craziness. There weren't honking of horns. There weren't fingers being thrown up in the middle of the fucking air. There wasn't back you and bite me, and there was none of that. I mean, it wasn't all kumbaya either. It wasn't like people singing in the streets saying, why can't we be friends? No, it wasn't any of that shit. But you just drive through, you mind your business, you do your thing, and everybody's polite. We got to learn a lot from Canada, folks. The United States needs to learn from Canada. We got to learn. Zeta, yes, so much better than us. Us. U.S. Us. I know you meant that as United States. But it's really us. I mean, as a whole, our country. Now, going back to what Denise Wright said, BB Canada House is amazing. Yeah. Zeta, we need that gorgeous Prime Minister, LOL. Yeah, the one that I outed last night. I didn't mean to do that, dude. I swear. Monsieur Trudeau, again, my apologies. Ah! Oh, I fucked that one up, didn't I? Oh well. Um. Yeah, I know. How dare I? I, th- I, I, I fucked up. I fucked up. I truly, I truly thought he was. I could swear I thought I had seen something, but no, I was wrong. I got it wrong. I owned it, and I still do. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you guys are getting some fun out of that. You're enjoying that, aren't you? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yankee crying like ah. So yeah, yeah. Monsieur Trudeau is probably none too pleased, and probably is sending a Canadian SEAL team after me right now. I mean, I don't know. Um, Debbie Bernfeld, hello, dear. How are you? What's up, Debbie? Um, Now for Kim and Zeta and Yankee, please understand that your mod wrenches will be back. I just have to put them back in, or I have to put them in. Um, I will take care of that shortly. Um, and damn it, Yankee, I hope you come around a lot more frequently. You've been kind of like MIA, or not MIA, AWOL. AWOL. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I love having you back, dear. It's so good to see you. Um, Yankee, before I forget, just after I end my episode, is it okay if I just call you on the messenger? Is that okay? Let me know. Looking down. Of course. Thank you. All right. Um, so folks, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Okay. Tomorrow, I don't know what time. I don't want to make a promise as to what time, but sometime during the day or afternoon, I'm going to probably try to come in with a live feed session. Um, Listen to the live feeds, listen to what's going on, talk about the game, and get really caught up. I get caught up, you all get caught up. I know Kenny's a little bit behind, or he's been trying to catch up on it. 420. Um, and so, because I talked to him last night, and he's like, I still haven't watched the 2 episodes yet. I haven't watched the 2 episodes. Oh my God, I gotta watch them. I'm like, dude, yeah, you gotta watch them. By the way, congrats, 420. I love the fact, man, that you had such a great time going watching Mimi. Oh, dude. I mean, I love Mimi, but I know you love Mimi. And I'm envious, man, in the sense that you really got to enjoy one hell of a experience, and she actually waved to you and shit. That's fucking awesome, man. I love that. So congrats on that, and I'm happy for you. And I really, I know that that's going to be a memory you cherish for the rest of your days. Um, so, um, but I want to thank all of you that are here. I know there's not many of us here. It's a start, but this is really the first true night that Toe has been on the air in real seriousness. Last night we did have an episode that was on, and we carried through with a small crowd, but that's okay. I don't care if it's a small crowd. I know I'm going to have some small crowds. Um, I'm accepting that. But with time, And with a little effort, we'll get the bigger crowds, hopefully. And the episode will be updated onto the regular Big Brother Bri page. As soon as I'm done here, I'll hit the buttons and I'll start the process of uploading that episode, or this episode. So if you're watching on Big Brother Bri, please make sure you subscribe, share, like. As always, we appreciate donations if they're offered. PayPal.me/BigBroBri is where you can hit us. Really is appreciated if you do donate. We still do have some extra large shirts left, some of the original first print extra large shirts, the Big Brother Bri shirts. Those remaining 6, we have 6 left. $15 is it. They're basically on a clearance price for those of you that wish to, because we just have that one size left. So that's why I'm dropping the price on the remaining 6. They're all extra large shirts. They're just standard extra large. $15. That includes shipping. So if you wish to attain one, just drop $15 at paypal.me/BigBroBri, and that's how you can attain one of our shirts. And those are the last of the original first run shirts that would be black. We will no longer make black shirts for the channel. So there were 50 of them that were made, and so those that have them, you're in a limited club, I guess you could say. And so you've got your shirts, and if you want one, there's 6 left. They're already printed, and all I have to do is put them in an envelope and mail it to you, and you get it right away. And all of those of you that have bought them in the past, or been shipped their shirts in the past, can attest, you get them. Kim and Kim, your hat, your championship hat, and your extra mug will probably be coming to you in the next week. I believe Monday or Tuesday. I believe Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, will have been 2 business weeks, roughly, since I ordered your special championship hat and I have the mug. And then there's a shirt that's going to Tommy Tremonti that is already on order, as well as a brand new batch of Big Brother Bri shirts, Big Brother Bri hats. Those are also going to be available. And when I have them, you'll see them. And I will put a quick ship on that to you, Kimmy, and to Tommy. And I can even show you the receipt if you need to see it of what was purchased. So you'll know that it's been purchased and it's on its way. So if you require that, please let me know. Aside from that, nothing else to update you on. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I know I am rambling on a little bit here at the end, but I guess it's just my way of spending that little extra energy out that I have. So I'll sign off now. I'll be back tomorrow night, the normal time, 9:30 Central Time, 10:30 Eastern, for those of you, Zeta, out there on the East. For those of you like Nurse Julie and Yankee on the West, 7:30 Pacific Time, right here. I didn't mean to point down at... Well... Right here. 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 Not here. Here. See, I went like this. Right here. And I didn't... Monkey. I didn't mean...
I know. Yes. We don't want everybody there. Only them.
Only you there. Why did I even say that? Fuck me dead. All right. Medication time. Medication time. Okay. Peace. See you tomorrow night, folks. Peace. Love. And we'll see you later. And I'll call you in a minute, Yank. Night, Wonky.